Hello everyone. Good to see you guys on this Sunday as always. Let me put the music a bit down because as usual I'm not hearing myself. So guys, this time around I am going to be faster with all these introductions and all that stuff, and also like we will go much faster through the meme review because we have so much stuff to look through today. So first of all, wanted to say it's great to see you here. It's a pleasure that you guys are here. Anidev, good to see you on the chat. Hello, cool Polish salsa dancing game dev man. Hello. Okay, guys. Now, hello, farm boy. Hello, hello. So you can say good morning to YouTube, as I always mention on the streams. I pack all that stuff and put it on YouTube so that from tomorrow, usually from Monday, you can watch it on YouTube. And also, like, some people poke me for questions and so on there, I try to answer as well. Now, that being said, I have actually my long sleeve shirt with The Witcher Monster Slayer, actually that came out recently. It's actually really fucking awesome. By the way, I didn't get it from the company. I had to buy it, but I mean, I buy all the company merch, so hey, here you go, you know, here you go, my mouse, you know, I just, everything is Witcher or Cyberpunk related in the gear that I'm buying, in most cases. Anyhow, yeah, that tea, I really love it. Like, it's so awesome, actually. So, good evening, Hakiasati and Remanen Usef. God, some nicknames you guys have are absolutely no discount. At least, no, I mean, I didn't get any discount. At least I was ripped off. So maybe people can get the discount, but I didn't. I did it, my friend. Now. So, guys, so cool to have you here. I just wanted to mention that if you will see somebody with a diamond icon speaking on the chat, that means it's a member of Red Team, unless it's an Ayano, because Ayano is our moderator. I don't see her with us today, but she will for sure join us. I think she's streaming right now Destiny 2. You can find her in my recommended streamers, by the way. From other Reds, we also have Miles. Miles is our senior level designer. He's also streaming. I can't see him right now here. But Miles is very often visiting us here, and he is also in my recommended streamers. He is called Toast Spender. Whoa! And you can see Miles, and Miles is there in the chat. Exactly at the moment when I mentioned him, he appears. Well, here you go. Thank you, Miles. Yeah, Miles is a loot boy and a door boy, and well, he's responsible for planning those fantastic locations, you know, just making sure that you guys can play in an enjoyable way in the game. So here you go. And of course, you know, I wanted to greet our fantastic moderators, Sapphire. Sapphire, as you know, is my girlfriend. Sapphire is with us every week. And we have also Cogito, who is modding with us since few weeks and, you know, always preparing a lot of cool memes. And that being said, guys, I wanted to show you something. So, I will now make the music quiet because I wanted to jump into this. So, one of the members of our community, right? One of the members of our community who's called VU Rodine, he actually made a really cool trailer. And I just wanted to play it and watch it together with you. So, you know, like when we'll be watching it together. Yeah, I'm not sure if VU Rodine is here actually, but it's like a really cool montage, and I really like, especially those moments when VU Rodine like makes, yeah, like there are these moments of, like, you know, of zooming on Carrie. So hey, you know, but it's really well done. It's really awesome, actually. I've seen so many really cool trailers, you know, already done by the players. Yeah, and it's really like inspiring, you know, for us to just like see somebody do it. Too Bubbly wrote the fanfic shard where Carrie and Johnny fall in love was well written and hilarious. Yeah. Hello, Winter Muted. Good to see you. Love this so much, Night City Girl. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, this is like a... So this was actually prepared by V Eurodyne. V Eurodyne is actually a member of our community. He's like one of the freaks who's just loving the Carrie Eurodyne. But this is really well done, actually. Like, after we watch it, I'll paste on the chat link to this video. And I'll also, like, link it on my YouTube. Yeah, so awesome. And it's actually pretty long, because I think it's like 3 minutes long, that whole trailer. And I really like how V Eurodyne actually made it, you know, the cuts, you know, to the music and so on. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dasco Tabasco, hi from Germany, hello. Oh, thank you, Kogito, for gifting us up to Neon Jazz. That's really nice of you. One of the freaks, yeah, exactly. When we'll be playing together, like quests from Carrie Eurodyne, I'll talk to you a bit about the, you know, behind the scenes stories regarding, you know, some of the quests and elements there, because that was something that me and Michał Brzeźniak, we had pleasure to work on. You can see those two, basically, yeah, by V Eurodyne. Exactly. Exactly, guys. Okay, now we are not watching Jensen. I don't know, guys, if you know it. Jensen is or was a mid laner for Team Liquid. We are not watching Jensen. League of Legends, yeah, yeah. Basically, I clicked like League link. Show us your profile. No. Show who you main. Oh God. I mean, I main Misfortune, Jin, Ashe, Ash. I love Kog'Maw, but I'm just always dying as Kog'Maw. So yeah. So anyway, it was yeah, like the you know, my League of Legends background is interesting. You know, I started playing years back. I really love League of Legends. Really, like, nowadays I just don't have that much time to play, because I also like want to play like some other, you know, games and so on. But it's really awesome to really play it. Okay, guys. So good characters though. Yeah, Smasher's wife. Yeah, I'm an AD carry main. Yo, I'm an AD carry main. Like my peak was like as gold 1. So that was basically my peak in like season, I think season 10, was it? Late, Fanatic, Cruel Dogs. Hello. God, some of your guys' nicknames are insane to read. Is there any game you didn't play? I mean, of course, you know, there's like, I mean, I just... Unfortunately, I play way less than I would want to. But Amrai Alzinat, hello. Good to see you on the chat. Guys, like nowadays I have way less time to play, but right now I'm actually like 20 hours in Psychonauts 2. I don't know if you played it. The game is really cool. There was this, yeah, there is like the kitchen level. I don't want to spoil much, guys, because, you know, I hope you will play it. But damn, the kitchen level is fucking awesome and creative. Anyway, guys, that being said, let's go. We have something to do, right? So let's do this. There was lots of different things that you guys did last week. So let's try it. I will put music a bit more quiet. I know you guys like it loud, but we'll go. There's ton of memes. I actually improved, you know, the way I'm actually browsing through them. Said, hey, let's go. Steam 5-minute countdown, meme review, freak segment, or narrative council. Yeah, I have to admit that the freak segment is one of my favorite segments. I know that a lot of people like it, and a lot of people feel that it's sometimes a bit maybe cringy, but I mean, I love it, to be honest. But anyway, as I promised this time around, I will try to go through that memes a bit faster so that we can play a game a bit more. There's a ton of memes. So, hey, here you go, guys. And today we'll do the narrative council as well. Sapphire entering stream chat after quiet dinner with her family. Paweł Fuego Sasko Borg Hentai Design Workshop. So hey, here you go, guys. That was this is basically what happened. Apparently, this is basically like, you know, we were just designing like some cool quests together, right? 100% facts. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We were just designing cool quests together. Anyhow, let's go. Let's go. When the Sasko Sundays community keep growing in stream, Paweł surrounded by happy bees. Yeah, that's a reference, I guess, to the bees, basically. I mean, you know, guys, I hope that our community is going to be growing, because this is always really cool. You know, when it's just more of you and all of you are just like preparing like different things and so on. I just love looking at those memes and so on. Who's a happy bee? I hope that there's a lot of happy bees. I hope so. Okay, guys, another one. Nobody's born cool except, of course. Oh God, that's so nice, actually. Like I think it was Cogito that made that meme, or at least Cogito posted it. It was so cool. You guys are really nice. Another one. Oh, that's okay. So there's like few memes that I think Cogito did about music and stuff. This is Cyberpunk music impact series. Pomp and shit, Cogito. Yeah, hey, here you go. You know, there. That's basically, you know. Oh, Night City Girl wrote to Camille, Formula One fan here, count me in. Yeah, I mean, there's always like, I think Camille is giving like updates from Formula One on the chat. It's kind of wild. Anyway, let's move on. A music impact series, Outsider No More. That's Camille Cesaro. Hey, Camille, I mean, you know, we'll have it. I think we'll have it, you know, so hey, that's, you know, that there is going to be, actually, I think the Outsider No More is coming as the next one. So here you go. It's all of us, I bet. Yeah. And then another one, Carry Your Rodine Yacht song, and then that's View Rodine. Yeah. That's it. Like, I know that you guys love the yacht song. That's basically Piotr Adamczyk, you know. It's really cool, you know. The Eurodite is like this melted goo, I guess. It's kind of cool, you know. Then there's another one, Music Impact series, you know, and the Dinero. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like preparing, you know. That's me just preparing my my gun. He's strapped in real life Valentinos. Yeah, exactly. Vurodite, I missed something about Carrie. Vurodite, we watched your video. We watched your video, bro. The one that you sent on the Twitter. So your music video, yeah, it was awesome. Everybody loved it. Did you? Yeah, I did. You'll be able to see it on YouTube though, so don't worry about it. But yeah, we watched it together. It was cool. Now, guys, can you hear this? Yeah, that's a song that is a song you guys will like, right? Okay, let's move on. Exactly. That's basically Music Impact series Never Fade Away by Olga, and then with Olga and then entire chat audience. Onion alert, onion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Crying session, yeah, pretty much. You'll got any more of that Sasko Sunday narrative council? Yeah, we'll have more of that today. We'll do that again. So hopefully you guys will like it. Let's go. Sushi Hub, Warsaw, Poland. So I actually must have missed the Sushi Hub. Where the fucking Sushi Hub came from, by the way. Like, it's a very interesting logo they have. What is that Sushi Hub though? Like, I don't remember. I gotta visit that. Yak deer, yeah. No, you were cutting onions? Yeah, I am cutting onions. Exactly. I did see the Warsaw. Yeah, apparently that's in Warsaw. Do you guys know it? I don't know. Like, it literally says it's in Warsaw. Yeah. I know it's in Warsaw, but Computer One Up, I have a feeling they serve more than just sushi there. Yeah, like nigiri and all that stuff. Who knows, you know? Exactly, you know? I mean, technically speaking, nigiri is a sushi, but maybe, you know, some of that ramen, you know? Yeah. Exactly. Okay, guys, types of headaches: migraine, hypertension, stress, and then Pavel getting into the bye-bye. I mean, what? Like, my bye-bye is fine. Is fine. I'm literally scared of Warsaw. Warsaw's cool. I mean, kinda. Have you even eaten ramen, Pavel? Yes, I did. I love ramen. Types of headaches. Okay, guys. But anyway, NPC POV. Sapphire, when she joins the stream midway through Pavel talking about Smasher Lunchbox romance. So, guys, last time when we were doing the narrative console and designing shit together, well, I mean, it was not me, right? Like, it was randomly generated words that basically created that story for us, and we had to make it work, right? So we did, right? Like, we did, like, you know. We made it work. You know, Sapphire was kind of taken away by that. I would say it was a bit wild, but I mean, here you go. Anyway, Post-Apo podcast. Okay, Post-Apo podcast. Hello, good to see you in the chat. That BD wasn't bad after all. Yeah. So basically, when we were designing the story together, there were comments like, hey, you know, so this is the, you know, the part of what we are going to experience is like, we'll do it as a brain dance, you know, so here you go. My love for you is like a ticking lunchbox berserker. Would like you to touch my Mr. Stud. Right, so... Late Fanatic Crux asked, how's working at CDPR these days? I mean... It's really cool, I have to say. I mean, you know, like, I love the studio and I love the company. So I have to say it's awesome. Like, we're making the expansion for you guys and some other things, which I won't be talking about, of course, you know, on the stream. But you know, it's really awesome. Like, I love working in Red. Yeah, for us, exactly, for you guys. Because I'm you know, I mean, I'm doing it for myself too. Like, this is the expansion I want to make, but yeah, it's you know, it's something that you will hopefully like. You know, it's basically how it feels. Still counting on a quest with Pavel as an NPC? Oh no, we talked about it. First time I appear as NPC, I'm gonna be in all that like sex mods. You know, like, I know that. At least, like, if you guys put me on the mod, just you know, like do it right? Like, no. Are you hiring CPP, C++ devs? Absolutely. Quicks. Just please look at our CDPR jobs website, and you will actually find a lot of offers and also information. Because I'm not sure if you're interested or if you are just learning. But if you are learning, just take a look there. Expansions, more than one revealed. I didn't reveal anything. Like I said, we are working on expansion for you guys, at least right now, and a few other things. And that's it. I'm not saying, not commenting on anything else. Anyway, Do it right, he said. Mothers, you know what to do. Oh God, no, I feel I'm just like triggering some people. So no, it's yeah. I think like, you know, guys, it's actually interesting. But like, I remember talking to like one of very really like influential YouTubers and Twitch streamers, and I won't reveal who that is, but it's a woman, and she told me that literally like every week she needs to go on like RedTube and like YouPorn and pretty much report all the like videos with her, you know, with her face and stuff, you know, on all the porn and so on. So it's just like being an influencer in any way, you know. It's an interesting how to say it, a feat, I would say, and just yeah. But anyway, I'm not going to go on YouPorn and all that website reporting my videos because I'm videos, you know, with my face, because I'm not going to be there. Anyway, not going into that. Not going to. No, not going to get into that sphere, guys, nowadays. So hey, Smasher's wife, yes, I'm glad you guys have fun. Is that a challenge? No, it's not. It's not a challenge. I know you guys can do it, and I know you won't do it because you're nice people. Anyway, let's go. Oh, that's Sushi Hub twice. Interesting. Okay. Pavel accepting Pierogi at start doing plot to parade quest, or draw 25 and Pavel with 25 cards. Yeah, exactly. You know, Ufik wrote, "Oh, it's so cool having videos like that." That's cool. I mean, I hope that you're referring not to the porn with my face, but you're referring to the stream. So hey, you know. I have to say that Mimi review is the worst part of the stream. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear it. It feels like a filler for a few viewers engaging into Mitch romance. I would give up all the hours spent on the meme review for another 1 hour garage stream. Grillovala Kielbasa wrote it. I mean, you know, I think it's like something for everyone, you know. So again, you know, we will just as I mentioned, like we will basically go a bit faster through the memes so that we can go into the narrative council and, you know, like have fun designing stuff. Hello Chivok, good to see you. Where did I miss? You missed a bit of memes, and you missed a cool video by VU Rodine, like a trailer that we watched together. Here are pierogis for Pavel, so would do plot, and I finally could drop my analysis of Hanako's character. But he doesn't want my pierogi. Yeah, I think that was that like Cybervesna, I believe, that Cybervesna was trying to give me pierogi for movie. Pavel's gameplay be like, hey, cool, I'm dead. Oh God, no, I'm not. I will do my best to die as little as I can, right? Road to 200. Oh God, of course. Me getting angry that I can take Hanako from Embers, the guy who made her word for Embers. Hey, that guy basically is Ero, you know? Ero is our quest designer. Okay, I mean, you know, it's not who he made it. He basically made the quest, but that was basically all of us sort of making that decision, you know. Oh, and that's the comic, but actually Illusiart, you know, the Illusiart that Illusiart did, you know. So it's okay. You know, you have this Smasher with his lunchbox and the sandwich. Okay, chat, this is our subject for today, and the topic is a love story. Where's he going? Anyway, it's about V's love for food. So let's describe this lunchbox. Right, okay. Shaft 2K, do you realize the kind of deepfake I can make of you using stream footage? A 24 core CPU and 3080 Ti. We have hundreds of hours of footage now. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Anyway, Illusiart, it's cool. Thank you so much for drawing it. Actually, it's really nice. I actually think I look much better in your comics than actually, you know, in my real life persona. So hey, And I like the fact that you're putting, that you're putting me in this yellow, jacket. So, props to you, Luciart. Is he eating salad with bread? Yeah, apparently. I think it's Smasher is he's vegan. Here you go. Smasher is vegan, so only salad and bread. A piece of lore for you guys, Oh, okay. So that was actually pretty cool. So this is something that Camille Cesaro posted, like our different backgrounds and so on that you can pick. I think I'm personally really into 3. Like that is really cool. One, I think. Like number 6 is also pretty cool from Parade. I have to say. What's number 2 you guys are saying? Oh, they're from Devi's apartment, like this one. Oh, it's kind of cool. Yeah, definitely. And, that iconic afterlife here at the bottom. 77 VB006 wrote, Blood and Wine expansion, no bread and lettuce expansion. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, guys. So now we will jump on a shorter than usually, but also pretty fun freak segment, and I'll put the music a bit louder so that we can look into it. So I mean, those parts with a freak segment are always like I have to say pretty fun. Let the freak with joy, and then you have all those members of the community here between the freaks. So so yeah. Anyway, okay, guys, let's go. So this is actually really awesome. Like this is it's from the mod, right? Like it's supposed to be Lilith, and those are like Maelstromers from what I understand. So really awesome piece of work. Actually, it's less of a meme and more for my baby Dreamskug. Oh, okay, that's yours, Dreamskug. Awesome. Like that looks really cool. Like that looks really cool. I really like that. In that Lilith here in the center, really cool shot. Really cool shot. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Dreamskug. Then, so let's move on to the next one. My comfort character is literally a terrorist. Yeah, that's basically a people simping for Johnny. Hey, here you go. Yep, Mr. Brightbud. Yep, exactly. Still a chip with an engram of an asshole rocker boy. Try to find a way to get rid of the chip. Fall in love with the asshole rocker boy, and then it's like, huh? Who designed the gangs? The design of the gangs was always like collaborative work of, it's always the collaborative work between our concept artists and story team, quest team, and open world team. So sort of like it was always basically happening in between, Dasko Tabasco. That's basically so it's not who, it's always like numerous people. Yeah, here you have Johnny and Hanako, and then CDBR stopping you. Not Hanako, sorry, V. And then CDPR stopping V. Yeah, we have something actually that where we wanted to look into. This is Cybervesna, right? This is Cybervesna actually, who's on the chat. Yeah. Hello, Vesna. Good to have you. This is Vesna as Misty, obviously. Here's a full body picture, and there is this one, together with Jackie. Pretty awesome shot. Those together. And yeah, props to Divbor for the awesome shot for this. And this is just, I guess, Vesna in a different type of merc for the for Witcher It's actually really cool and really interesting. El Bugato's asking Vesna if you will marry him. I guess it's him. So hey, here we go, guys. Now let's go into Cassidy. Yo, bro, who got you smiling like that? At first I was like, as a joke, but bro, I think it's not a joke anymore. Here you have a bit of that Cassidy love, and then hey, shout out to some of our freaks, in the chat. Oh well. Quiz Quick asked, are you planning adding buses on the streets? With full animation of people getting on the bus and so on. Jesus, I don't think so. Like, I don't think that the buses is something that we'll be looking into. But I'm not sure, again, like, this is maybe, one of our departments would want to invest in that, but I don't think so. Like, I don't think it's the direction that I want to go with. Hello, Celebi. Good to have you on the chat. Let's move on. I wish the old men fuckers a very pleasant evening. So, hey, here you go, guys. Basically, that's a nod to all our freaks who are like simping for all those old men, all that old men. And here are actually pretty funny theories, from Pinky regarding. Regarding Mitch and Scorpion in that case, if they were maybe a couple. I mean, I don't know, who knows, who knows. It's an interesting theory. I'm not saying anything. Mitch was probably a sniper during a war. Yeah, well, I mean, he can handle that cannon, right, Pinky? Anyway, that's another one. This time it's for Panam. Girls with hair like that, 125% chance of stealing hearts. Yeah, I remember, by the way, guys, like, there was so much work, put into actually put into making sure that the her hairstyle is very unique, and she has something as a character that is very unique and special for her. Takemura, who lost hope in showing showing up. Mr. Pavel coming for another gig. He did plays with legendary item. Yep. I mean, and you can see here that I'm looking away from the hidden place. I mean, we are trying to visit some of the hidden places, right? Are we? We are trying to. Oh, Smasher, we are really in it now. This is another one. This time, it's time some memes regarding Smasher, and then you have those few different people. I think it's Boa Boa at the top, right? Wayland, I hope you're okay. Then you have the Blackhand, stop falling down the stairs, and then you have Smasher, how the ground tastes. That's basically pretty much, that's how Smasher is approaching the topic of relationships. And here, this meme is very interesting. Smasher Quest segment with 2020 look. Let's go. And then you have Smasher wife. I owe you my life. I'm like, okay. That's I like the fact that you guys appreciate that. I like the fact you guys appreciate it. Smasher Romance DLC storyline. Hey, this is apparently what we designed. So here you have, Smasher looking towards that lunchbox, and there's this toaster, this sad toaster, that now nobody wanted. The sad toaster that nobody wanted. And then this is I think this is again from Camille Cesaro. So we have Cogito Sapphire and other mods patrolling the chat. Me and Julian waiting on confirmation about V, Mitch, and Panam being next game. And then on Coming Freaks, there's the storm at the background. Babsonovska converting people to Christianity. I don't know, guys, if you remember, but there was this moment with Babsonovska made a meme I think 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago regarding you all motherfuckers need Jesus. Mr. Pavel saying he can't say anything. He has to stand and has to state us and people asking about DLC. Hey, you know, guys, you're not asking this often. Hey, Miles, it's nice to have you on the chat. Now, guys, actually, there is a really cool mod that somebody posted like screenshots from regarding with actual like kind of like a sabers, you know. So you have like this kind of hello, Ayano. Good to see you on the chat. So this is basically like a lightsabers kind of a mod. You know, here you have it. You know, this training. Next to 12. Hello. Thank you for the sub and thank you for being with us. Yeah, here you have basically you know the training. Colleen, my beloved. Okay, and here you have, you know, here you have her, you know, just wielding those katanas. In a close-up, you know, a really cool shot. Like, you know, with that, like, I really love, you know, the fact that the triangle, yeah, looks like a Sith. Yeah, just a bit, you know, especially with the red eyes and stuff. Pavel, check the immersive role-playing mod on Nexus, please. It's amazing. I heard something about it actually. Like I think Tyler, when Tyler was with us at some point, I remember him talking about it. Okay, and I think that was actually the last meme for today. So now, my dear chat, we are going to do some of the things that hopefully you're waiting for, and some more fun regarding this. So guys, it's time. Wow, 40 minutes. Yeah, I was trying to be fast, especially that there's like, you guys, like there's like more and more, you know, memes every week being made. So guys, I wanted to do this narrative council, you know, and let's go in. Let's only 47 minutes, very short. Yeah, it was pretty short, but you know, like we are trying to make it more intense, and also jump to the game earlier, guys. So this is probably one of my favorite parts. However, I have to say the meme review is also pretty fun. So, guys, today we are going to be addressing a problem that all of you have been always talking about. So that issue is Hanako waiting in Embers. Cooler in Rogue, what is Narrative Council? Narrative Council is basically when we together basically design a quest, and I'm showing the chat and the viewers, you know, the methods that we are using to design things. So, guys, we all know about the issue, right? She is sitting there, she's like sad and alone, right? There's this Embers, you know, and she is just, you know, this powerful character. So what we are going to be designing together is you as a player. You guys are ready? So imagine the situation that you're given a task as a designer. You're given a task, okay, right now you need to go to, Hanako is sitting there in Embers. You need to design a quest, you need to design a storyline when you basically go to Hanako and kinda, sort of, but not really, but you seduce her, right? So that's our objective. Okay, so that's our objective. Like, we are going to be seducing this girl. That's the plan. And as a designer, you're given a task. Okay, you need to figure out how to actually make it happen, how to make it work and fit the best to the how to make it fit the best to the storyline. Right now there's actually lots of limitations, you know, because it's not easy to do, really. There's a question, isn't she too old? I mean, you know, she's only like 80, I think, at this point. So basically at this point, what we need to do, we actually don't want to make this we need to make this too simple for ourselves, right? And you guys, she's only 80, exactly. Yeah. So that's not even, you know, that's not even old, you know. Tinu Frey wrote, gamer for 40 years. Here, Cyberpunk is a beautiful work of art. Thank you so much, Tinu Frey, for saying it and for being with us. So let's actually design a quest. You know, when you as a player, you're given an objective, you need to seduce Hanako. Let's imagine that, you know, there is this guy, you know, you probably know him. I'll just actually Google him. Probably I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm just Googling Mr. Hands right now, guys. Do you remember, like, I was warning you about this, not to do it, but yeah, let's do that. So I am going to. That's not Mr. Hands. That's not the one that I wanted to copy. God damn, it's like some random dude. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, guys, so imagine basically Mr. Hands makes a call, right? Mr. Hands makes a call and he's like, listen, V, you need to, like, your objective is to seduce Hanako. She's waiting there in Embers, you know, all alone and sad, but he gives you a specific objectives, right? And because, oh God, why did you Google that? So basically, Mr. Hands gives you keeps the hands to yourself. So Mr. Hands gives you an objective, right? He tells you, okay, you need to seduce Hanako, but there's something specific that you have to do, guys. So as I said, right now we are going to create limitations for ourselves. Pavel, random question: are you being recognized on the streets already? I hope not. Anyway, because everybody will be like, hey, isn't that this freaky dude who reads charts in a fucking really weird way? And he is also, he's also like creating the quests about, like, you know, romance storylines about fucking lunchboxes and, you know, seducing Hanako. No, I probably don't want to be recognized. Or like, or better, like, hey, isn't that the dude who did like the sex sounds for majority of the dudes in the game? That's probably him. I recognize. I probably don't want that. Anyway, guys, so what we are going to do, we are going to get an adjective, right? Generate word. Okay, so now I am creating a pool. I am creating a pool for you regarding the what kind of adjective we're going to use to create our story. Now, a reminder, what is going on, actually, why I'm doing it like this. Why I'm doing it like this? Because as a designer, at the moment when you actually have to create a certain story, it's always like this, that you have limitations that are unfortunately completely unrelated to what you're working on, to what the situation is. Sometimes you just have to work with that, right? So let's vote and let's see basically what will be one of our limitations. Okay, so we wanna get troubled. Okay, you wanna get troubled. Let's see. Messy and sour is also going pretty well. I mean, sourdough. Okay. Cybervesna. The thing is, you won't really have to seduce her because she's smarter than the player. The thing is to show her you are worth of her time. The point is to make her be interested in the player as an asset first. She won't fall for someone that is just a puppet themselves. Let not forget her role model is Saburo Arasaka, and somewhere worth of her will have to show some of the traits like him, such as determination to achieve goals. She's not easy target, that I can tell you. That is really well said. That is really well said, Cybervesna. I see that you have been doing your homework. That's great. Okay, guys. So troubled one. So we are going into troubled. Good to see you, DeVega7716 on the chat, and thank you for the prime. So guys, we are going with troubled. So I am going to create another of those. So basically, Mr. Hands comes up with something and he says, and that thing is troubled. We will figure out what it is because basically we are now working on our limitations. The next one is a noun. Okay, so the noun that we have, I actually totally see where it's going. So the noun that we have is movie, subway, and funeral. Okay, and so guys, let's pick a noun. So basically, as I said, the noun will create another limitation, another element of that story. Thank you so much, Rock Eater, for the Rocketeer for a prime. So guys, this second thing that we are just picking, which is a noun, this will actually create another limitation for us as a designers. Funeral. You guys are crazy. Okay, funeral. Okay, funeral. That seems to be that we're going to funeral. Okay. Okay. I have an idea. Actually, I think I have an idea. Let's go, guys. Movie, subway, and funeral. So, I am really feeling that Subway, the sandwich shop, lunchbox, coincidence, Babsonovska, yeah. That's gonna be sad. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, guys, so the funeral one. So we are picking the funeral. You're making it too easy for me. You're making it too easy for me, I think. Let's go. So we have troubled and funeral. Then we will, the another one, and the last one, the last limitation that we are going to have is a verb. So let's, guys, generate a verb for us that will create basically a structure for our story. So we have clap, crave, and release. So we have clap, crave, and release. Okay, so I'm creating another poll for you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, great choices. Yeah, actually, exactly. Clap, fucking lol. Sapphire, release. We want release the crap. Oh god. Well, you know. So basically, what will happen is, whatever is the third one, the troubled, funeral, and the third one is going to actually create an objective. Like Mr. Hands calls V and he's like, hey V, you know, you need to do this or that. And that specific things that we are going to pick is going to be creating a structure for the quest. Okay, we're almost there. Let me peek at the results, guys. And then we have okay, the release is 64. Okay, so the release one. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, so the release one. So now we have the release, right? Okay, so imagine this. I'm going to be freestyling this shit. Mr. Hands calls you, right? And you pick up the phone and Mr. Hands is like, hey V, you know, we are in fucking trouble. The thing is that Saburo Arasaka has been dead, right? There is going to be a funeral, you know that, right? So your objective is to get Hanako out of Embers and take her to the funeral, but make sure that you are going to seduce her on the way, right? That's your objective as a player and as V, and I don't want to see any objections, and this is your task as a player. You need to take her for that funeral together and seduce her in that funeral. Just be completely ruthless. Just go, V. That's your task. I believe in you. Just go. And then that's it, right? And we have been given an objective as a player that Mr. Hands calls us and we're like, holy shit, we have to do it. So then as player, I basically can approach Hanako and be like, you know, because there's probably a reason, right, why actually Mr. Hands is doing that. What if actually there is a double, you know, there is a second, how to say, meaning to the whole thing. And I'll just add here as a part of an inspiration, what if he wants to kill Hanako? And the way to actually do it, he wants to actually get remove Hanako away from the Embers so that he can basically fucking drop bombs there. So literally, like, he is going to go. Basically, Mr. Hands is planning assassination of Hanako, and basically our objective is to get her out from Embers, get her on the funeral. When she goes back, just this whole Embers is going to blow the fuck up. As a player, I don't know that, right? And I am going to be surprised, actually, when that happens, right? So let me actually Google something just for visual aid. Right, guys, so imagine this situation that we are, so basically this is a secret. This is always a secret objective that Mr. Hands has, right? Like, his objective is he wants to blow the shit up, right? And basically after the bombs are planted, this is going to happen. But basically, for it to happen, we need to get her out to the funeral, right? Because of that, we are going to, when we are away. So as a player, you're sort of given this double objective. Like, at first, you know, you don't know. And this is an important thing when it comes to the storytelling, right? As a player, it's always great when the story actually turns out to be something else than you initially wanted to do. So at first, it actually turns out that he wants to actually seduce. He wants us to seduce Hanako, but in fact, and his objective is to kill Hanako Arasaka, and I don't know that as a player, and I will find out, you know, throughout that quest. So now, so we already know that the flow of the events. So let's really quickly put those events into the plan. So let me just switch the type. So this is basically like, okay, let's going to meet Hanako. I'm going to meet Hanako, then basically afterwards, I am going to take her to the funeral. So here we are going to put the funeral. Cool. And then basically while that happens, basically, and I'm seducing her, and that's basically my objective, right? That's basically this objective. I need to seduce her. That's cool. I will put it here. And then basically after that happens, so I mean, I think there could be a really cool moment, you know, led to 66, I wrote, I just got here, what is going on, Monkas? Basically, we are designing this is a part of a narrative console, when we are designing a completely fictional quest for the game, when I'm basically showing the chat and the viewers the methods that we are using and the methods you can use actually to create a cool story. We are doing an expansion. Camille Cesaro wrote, no, we are not doing an expansion, but we are just working out, you know, like how to actually do this thing. So, guys, we met Hanako at Embers. Then basically we take her to the funeral when we are going to plan and think, okay, how to seduce her. Then in the meantime, actually, the bombs are getting planted, right? So basically we have here now the bombs. Right, so here this whole thing is actually getting right, so we have the bombs here, and then at the moment, and then at the end, you know, his objective is to basically blow it up. right? Blow it all up. Now, it would be great actually if maybe like throughout that, you know, action on the funeral, you as a player can basically figure it out what's going on and maybe warn her, you know, so she actually doesn't get blown up, but you as a player, you have actually an option to save her, right? And then basically, if you save her, then I mean, you know what? We all know what happens, right? When you save her, we all know what will happen. So that would actually mean that we have successfully seduced her, sort of, right? Like she will be like V. She will be like V. You have just got my heart. This is You have completely bought me with what you have done. Mr. Hands has tried to kill me, but thanks to what you have done, I am alive now, and you are my hero, or a heroine actually, and now I'm yours. And I can totally imagine that scene, you know? That emotional scene, you're just meeting each other on a grave, you know, in a grave next to Saburo Arasaka, and then they kiss, you know, sitting next to the grave together, and you tell her, you know, how much what you feel, you know, towards her. So, you know, guys, it's like literally like we are getting there. We are getting there, you know, like it's definitely happening, right? So as you can see, actually, from the point of meeting the Hanako, we get to, you know, through the point of like actually getting, you know, going to the funeral, then, you know, setting the bombs and then giving a player an option to do it or not. We can blow it up or not. And then, you know, the way there are still limitations. There are still limitations, right, that we have and we need to follow. So the next limitation that we didn't, because we kind of like whole story kind of makes sense, you know, and it works, but we really need to like make sure that we have the release. Now, I mean, guys, where to put the release? Well, because we placed the funeral here already. The release is obviously here, right? Like it's gonna be a metaphorical release. I mean, right? Like we are going to do it. We are going to. It's a release, right? It's a like we got it, right? Like we got it. So we have the funeral, we have the release. So now the question is troubled. So I think the answer is here actually. So basically we meet Hanako, right? And it turns out that actually her dad, like Saburo Arasaka's dead, and you know you have to do the burial, and you have to like go with her together to the burial, and she's troubled and she's sad, and you basically go there and talk to her, and you're like, hey Hanako, you know, do you wanna, like, I wanna take you for a date, you know? I can totally, like, guys, just imagine this like amazing scene playing out, you know? Listen to the music and imagine the scene. Like, V approaches Hanako, he's like, hey, babe, I want to take you for a date. What kind of date do you have in mind? I want to take you for like a date that will really like touch you. I want to take you for your father's funeral. Oh, that's so nice of you. I've been so troubled, you know. I actually didn't have a partner. I actually didn't have anyone that would understand me. I didn't have anyone that would really look into me and be compassionate and know what I'm about. But now I was so troubled, I didn't have a partner with whom I could call to that funeral. Do you really want to go with me? Yeah, baby. Sure, I want to. Yeah, we'll go to the funeral. You know, put something sexy, you know, when you're going. I want you to look cool. Yeah, you know, we're going to meet there at the funeral. Oh, V, stop it! What are you thinking about? You know, nothing like that will happen. I am a good girl. Nothing like this is going to happen in a funeral. This is my dad's funeral. I know, baby. It's okay. It's okay. I know you like it. We'll be talking about your dad. That's fine. And you know, guys, then there is this moment, you know, when you basically look basically how perfect that structure is already, right? Like I was telling you about that, like when you're structuring your story, like please remember how to build this, right? Like, so let me really quickly draw here a line. Like remember, like I was talking to you about it. Like, so here you meet Hanako at Embers, right? She is troubled and she's in her low point, right? And then basically you're taking her to the funeral, right? Like, and the tension between is rising, right? And in the meantime, bastard Mr. Hands is planting that fucking bombs, right? And the tension is rising, you know. And then in situation when she has like died and it like blowed up, it like picks up and you know she's dead, right? But also there can be another version, right? There is a version when we actually seduced her, right? So in that case it's like branching out, it goes up, right? It goes slightly down, but then there is a moment when you actually seduce her and it picks up, right? And that's the thing, like when you're creating your story, always think about the fact to have this really natural transition, right? When you're moving from like events that were at the bottom here, you know, when the character is sad, and then when you're at the top, and when you're again on the top. And it's really interesting about like actually non-linear games when you're seeing that those stories can actually branch out and those graphs can actually look differently for your quest. So yeah, here you go, guys. You know, I think this is it. You know, I know that that was maybe a bit faster than before, but you know, that is. I just wanted to basically show you, you know, how it works. Let me just really quickly get more, you know, visual aid for us regarding this. Yeah, that's a perfect song, exactly. So, you know, here you have the you know, the funeral, the seduction during the funeral, bombs, you know, and yeah. And I mean, I you know, I don't want to like hype you up too much, but guys, just think about possibilities. Just think about possibilities, right? That we have here. And I'm talking about this specific moment here, right? Like this specific moment here. Just think about the possibilities, right? Like, you know, like in the Jake Joyride wrote Pavel cool stream. Thank you so much. So I you know, like we have done you know, like sex in the unicorn and sex in the tank. I mean, you know, I'm not suggesting anything, guys, but in my books this is like a really solid material already for a quest, you know. And just please always remember that your story, when you're designing it, it has to have a specific flow to it, you know. So yeah, exactly. Achievement unlocked. We did it on the grave. We did it on the grave. Yeah, exactly. So guys, in my books, we did a pretty decent job. And this is another approved, you know, storyline that we have just created, you know. So here you can see basically like throughout, not suggesting anything, exactly. Here you can see basically how throughout actually a lot of limitations, you can come up with lots of different ideas, right? Like how actually, you know, tie up things together and like look for potential, right? Like, because if I would be tasked as a designer of like, hey, if I would be tasked as a designer to like, hey, come up with a storyline quest about Hanako, it's difficult. But when you're told, hey, you need to seduce Hanako, and then your limitations are troubled, funeral and release, and then suddenly actually it's just suddenly it actually becomes easier. You know what I mean? It becomes easier, but in a way you're also exercising your creativity, you know, guys. And that's actually really cool and important thing to think about. Okay, guys, like I think that this is definitely canon now. Okay. This is definitely canon now. Okay, guys, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you guys liked it, because like that being said, you know, we are now launching the game, and let's play. So basically, it took us an hour and 4 minutes. Not too long, I think. Like, yeah, finally, Grillovana Kielbasa. Yeah, I know you love it when we play the game simply, but, you know, like, I want to also try, like, some other things. Also, like, other thing is, like, you know, because, like, when I started streaming, I also didn't start streaming just to, you know, just to stream and that's it. I also started streaming to like get to know you guys a bit better and also like provide you with things I can do and things that can maybe, you know, help us out as a community, you know, to be together and so on. So that's the thing, is just like me streaming is one thing, and I really personally love it. Like I personally really like that moments when I can sit down and like play the game with you guys. It's really cool. But I just want to give you a bit more, like, you know, like, for instance, like, unique thing that I can give you where you cannot probably get anywhere else is basically I can, you know, share my storytelling knowledge with you. And I just wanted to make sure that, you know, you are getting here something that is unique in a way, you know, for us as a community and so on. So yeah, so that's the explanation, you know, Grillovana Kielbasa. I know, because I know that you were like loving the most when we played the game, and I appreciate that, but you know, I just wanted to give the community things that I can actually do that are unique, you know, for us. Okay guys, back to the game. Back to game. Is that the music from the game or the music that I exactly? Okay, that's. I thought so. That I had doubled sound. Yeah. Okay, guys. So last time we did the blood ritual, right? Oh, holy shit. Okay, good beginning. Also, like one thing that changed is that, well, I got some of that juicy cyberware. Do you guys remember? Oh god, I'm fucking terrible with this shit sometimes. Like, oh god. Yes, catch my grenade, guys. Catch my grenade. Yes, reload, please. Yeah, I will. Okay, guys, I am going to die here if it like continues. But actually, you know, guys, the armor that we did actually. So anyway, I started last. The armor that we have done is actually helping quite a lot. Okay, well, I mean, it still assumes that I won't miss. Wow, this is some rad beginning to the stream. Okay, guys, the LCS Pavel's back. Oh god, what the fuck is going on there? What is going on? Those dudes are like... Okay, yes, V, reload. I'll just duck behind my car. Are you cheating? I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating, Camille. We basically finally got some of that... What happened? What happened? Guys, I learned new skill, by the way, when you were, you know, not watching. I learned how to fucking despawn the enemies. Welcome to Night City, Nikira wrote. I learned how to despawn the enemies with my gun. Like, literally, like, that's basically, what I did. Oh, hello, you juicy loot. That's exactly where I would have placed loot myself. Are you sure you're not playing one of those illegal versions? No, I'm playing the legal one. But it's a good question. It's a good question. It's definitely justified. Quest designer cheats live on stream. Thanks, thanks, guys. Yes, definitely. Okay, let's try today actually to make some more of the quests so we can talk about storytelling and do fun stuff with that as well. I'm just checking all those places if I didn't miss anything. Because last time when I was upgrading my stuff, like we got rid of so many crafting materials and components. So I just need to... Any plans for anniversary Cyberpunk? Oh god, I cannot talk about it. You know, like, I just don't know what the guys are doing, and I you know, shouldn't be touching the topic. I really don't know, you know. We'll see, we'll see. Like, I would love to, you know, for something to be there, to be done at this specific time. But yeah. Because I know what things are being worked on and prepared and stuff, but I'm not talking about the anniversary here, right? Right now, like, I don't really know what are the plans for our anniversary thing. But you know, guys, like, as always, right? Like, regarding the official things, you will learn about them from official channels, right? So, if there will be anything, when there will be anything going on regarding the subject, I will definitely talk to you about that, because we will want you to all know, you know. I reported the spawning bug in your clips here. Thanks, cool. That's nice. I mean, that's nice. I'll actually talk to my dudes as well, and girls, on Monday, to just, like, check it out. Wait, why he was speaking in Polish? What? Wait, is my game in Polish? Wait, I'm confused now. Is my game in Polish? Some scavs speak Polish? Yeah, because, like, I was for a second like, but no, I have everything as I should. And I have English, English, English. Okay, well. Okay, okay. No, because, like, dude literally said it's Russian. No, this is Russian, but there was... Oh, maybe it was Russian? Not Polish? Jesus. Because, like, literally said... He literally said... Kto tam jest? Or something like this. And I was like, what is going on? I shouldn't be recognizing my own language here. Okay, I got for that weekend, week when you know, that just passed. Like, I got really bad in shooting. What is going on? Are they all immortal? What the heck happened, guys? What the heck happened? I think I know what happened. Ooh, I think I know what. Let me really quickly confirm this. Disable the cheat? Thanks. Like, I don't even know how to enable the cheat. Hackerman spotted. No, I actually know. I think I know what happened. It's because of my illegal version of the game. Let me really quickly check it. Jesus, that was wild. Difficulty is very hard. It's all fine. Yeah, I think it's all fine. What is going on here? Wow, my guns don't do damage. Okay, let me load even earlier save. I don't take damage either. Oh, cool. So nobody does damage. Polish cheater mode. I remember watching a YouTube video on how you can cheat Ozop to be invincible. Oh god, really? Okay, so we are at the end of this ritual. Let me check really quickly if I will be able to do damage and get damaged. Like, if I heal, I do heal. Okay, that's good. Oh, but they are not here. Okay. Oh, I think because they're not present because of the ritual. Okay, let me finish really quickly. That... No, I know what we will do. I will just go to the next enemies, which are here. And let's see, because like, it seems that there is an issue and my game was saved with it.
What the devil? Я тебя в клочья порву!
Okay guys, I think that I need to